Artlist.io.
Hello guys, welcome to the pre-match report for the Arsenal vs Crystal Palace game at the Emirates on the 20th of January. I filmed this once and the audio didn't work, so we're trying again. I'll get to my predictions in the game later. This is a big game for both clubs. If we take a look at the Premier League table right down here, Arsenal have the opportunity to move up to third with Aston Villa drawing to Everton. We'll move up to third in goal difference, which will be big for us. And Crystal Palace, if they drop points here, they could go down to 16th with Brentford and Nottingham Forest could jump up if they were to get the win. Let's look at some of the injuries we have. So they've got some injuries. Ayew is on international duty. Rob Holding is an ex-Arsenal player who had to fill in at the end of last season. He's out for them. I don't think he would have started anyway. Rajsaki and Decore, who's out on injury. That's a big blow for Marley as well as Crystal Palace. We've got Timber, which there's some good news with Timber. He's back training. When he was in Dubai, he was training there. Thomas Partey, he should be back for the Nottingham Forest game next week, but I'm not very sure how truthful that is. Gabriel Jesus, don't know when he's going to be back. It's annoying. We just need a striker. We need a striker. So Jesus is out. Fabio Vieira, he was a great player for us earlier in the season. He was a part of the link-up play. He'd find assists, and I think he's been a big blow because we haven't had that midfielder off the bench that has impacted the game. And Zinchenko as well. We've got a left-back crisis at the moment with Timber and Zinchenko injured. Let's have a look. On form, Arsenal have won only one of their past 5 games, and Crystal Palace have lost 2 of their past 5 games. The last game they played was against Everton. If we have a look at that game, Crystal Palace vs Everton. Where is it? Oh, I think it was a cup. Yeah. So there is news that apparently there's rumours that Ivan Toney is open to a move to a big club, as he said in one of his interviews. Which he said if every player wants to play for a big club, and who knows what time, whether January is the right time or not. And he kind of said he said who knows, pretty much. He didn't give an answer. I'm trying to think about something else. I've been talking really fast early on in this podcast compared to other ones. Okay, these are the top scorers, Saka and Edouard, for each club. I don't think Saka hasn't played that well, and that pretty much sums up. We've got no scorers. Saka is our top goal scorer, and he's been underperforming massively. Let's have a look at... and also Tottenham drop points, which gives us a bit of leeway, not forcing us to win this game. If Tottenham won that last game and we lost this, we'd drop out of the top 4, which would not be very good at all. Let's look at... What am I trying to look at? The betting. So we've got a 73% chance of winning. They've got a 12% chance of a draw. I think I'll tell you. Okay, I'll tell you my predictions now. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. I'm just concerned because they're just going to play a low block and hit us on the counter, and we just don't play well against low blocks, and it's just annoying. Like, I'll talk about my chosen 11 in a moment, but the 11 I want to start against Crystal Palace, but yeah, it's just annoying how we need to find a way to get our way through low blocks, because that's what you have to do against Arsenal, just go in a low block. Are people trying to scam? Is Bet365 trying to scam people? Because Jesus is not going to play, he's injured. So, I don't know, score at any time. That's $2 down the drain if anyone does that. Anyway, so 1-1 draw. I reckon they'll get the first and we'll find a goal. I think that'll happen. They'll get one early and shock us a little bit. Well, based off form, yeah. Based off form, it won't be that shocking. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, we've been better head-to-head wise, but things can always change. Let's have a look at. Yeah, it's not really necessary. Oh, I've got a topic to think about. This is a question to you guys, and for me, I'll answer. What under like I don't really know what to ask, but I can't. Sorry, I don't know how to state this, but like, how bad does it have to get until Mikel Arteta is being considered to get sacked, and like, what would keep him the job? Saying that he's under pressure, like, would you be happy with a top 4 finish out in the quarterfinals in the Champions League and no trophies? Like, would that, obviously that's not a successful season, but would Arteta keep the job in that case? I think we need to have a deep run in the Champions League, or at least compete for the title if Arteta wants to keep the job. Because right now, I know it's just a blip, but he's under a little bit of... This form can get worse and worse. We can go through on a downhill trend, and that won't be very handy for us, considering the injuries we have. Anyway, let's go to my starting 11. This is my starting 11 that you're looking at. I'll just start at the keeper. I've gone with Aaron Ramsdale. He played brilliantly against Liverpool. That was just an unlucky own goal. You can't do anything about it. And then Luis Diaz, you can't save those. David Raya wouldn't save it. There's not one thing David Raya has done to prove to me that he's better than Ramsdale. Ramsdale can do everything Raya can do and better. Ben White starting on the right. Apparently he's got a niggle, but I don't think I'm not too concerned. I just think he's out of form, and if he does, then I don't think it's too bad. I think it's like he can play through it. Saliba Gabriel, self-explanatory, and then left back. We got no Timber, Tomiyasu, or Zinchenko. So the only other option I'd go with instead of Cedric would be Kivior, but he's been really underperforming. And one of the reasons for that is Mikel Arteta is trying to play him in a role that he's not used to. Arteta's got him inverting, but it's kind of like he's there. He's a body, but he doesn't really want the ball because that's not his strength. He's a centre back, and I don't think that he can play at left back. And if he were to play at left back, then Gabriel and Saliba would have to make a back three with him when we're going in attack and invert Ben White, because he's no good going forward. But he's a brilliant centre back, but Arteta's playing him in the wrong area. So I've got Cedric there. Cedric is traditionally a right back, but I think he can do the job at left back, and we just need to try something new. That's something I've been thinking about. Just try something new, and Cedric, who knows, he could be great. Anyway, I've got Rice at DM, at the CDM. That is self-explanatory as well. got Smith Rowe as our left centre mid. That's a role that's kind of been missing after Xhaka left. Like, Havertz has been playing it, but has he really been playing it? Like, Smith Rowe, I think going forward he's a threat, and Odegaard can be the playmaker, and Smith Rowe he's just so agile and he makes the run and stuff. So, well, he doesn't make the runs, but he like creates chances, and he's almost like a wild card. I think Smith Rowe's the right option. I feel like Havertz has just been like, I don't think he's a centre mid. I don't think he's a number 9, and that's where Arteta's been playing. I think he would be an attacking midfielder role off the bench for Odegaard. I don't think he should be starting for Arsenal Football Club. I think he can be a great player, but I think he impacts other players in a bad manner, like I talked about in my first Gunner Report episode. Go and watch that if you want. Anyway, talking about impacting players, another reason for Ramsdale to start is he just brings a feel-good mood to the squad, and he gets everyone up and about, and smile on his face when he's playing just like makes everyone in a good mood. Anyway, we got Odegaard at the attacking midfielder. I don't see any other options to bring in there, so I think Odegaard, it's a safe bet. But Saka and Martinelli on the wings. I think if we want to get past this low block, they need to be making runs in behind. Trossard can be playing that false 9. I'll talk about why I've got Trossard in there later. Trossard making a false 9, Saka and Martinelli almost like going diagonally towards the goals, making those runs. Odegaard being the playmaker, Smith Rowe causing havoc around the box, and Trossard going outside the box with Odegaard making plays. That's kind of what I want to happen, and in this game, the reason I've got Trossard is because we've tried so much. We've tried so many number 9s, but none of them seem to work. Like, we tried Havertz there against Liverpool. We tried Nketiah against Fulham. I don't know why we dropped Jesus for that game. It's pretty silly, but Jesus, I guess, wasn't clinical enough, but neither is Nketiah. Trossard, I think playing him as a false 9 can work. We can utilise Martinelli and Saka as our target players to cut back inside and have a shot. And I think this team, it's definitely not our best team, but because of injuries and because of form, something needs to change, and this is what has changed for me. So that's my starting 11. Yeah, I think that's going to wrap up this video unless I find something else. Okay, I am going to be making a ladder prediction or table predictions for this season, the mid-season table predictions, and that'll come out after this game, after the post-match report to this game. And yeah, so thanks for watching the video. Bye.